Hey, my name is Tone, and today we're gonna be doing a 100 subscriber special. And before we do that, I want to say thank you, all of you, from the bottom of my heart. I mean, 3 years of doing this, and I made it to not 300, I'm sorry, maybe eventually, 100 subscribers. I know it's not a crazy milestone, but eventually we'll get there. We'll get to like the crazy milestones if you guys keep on subscribing, which I totally will appreciate you guys doing that. And thank you all. If you guys have been here through like the beginning, like the Fire Emblem content, consider yourself an OG. But regardless, like if you were there during like my first like introduction to doing Transformers reviews, then you're also an OG regardless. But with that in mind, I am doing a collections tour. I'm probably just gonna specifically do a Transformers collection tour. Most of my I'm not gonna do like an anime collection tour because my room is honestly a mess, and there's like more Transformers in like another room with like what my 86 stuff and my what's it called? There's other stuff like Bayverse stuff. Yeah, I may or may not show that off in this video, but eventually, whenever like there's like more space for me to go through that, then I will show it in another video, possibly. Alright, why won't we start off in here with my chaotic desk. First off, we have this little Optimus Primal from the movie, along with these Demon Slayer stuff. But this little Optimus Primal that transforms into a cannon. And of course we got this Mirage, Twincast, Sound Blaster, and back there is Masterpiece Movie Ratchet. These guys I don't have space for right now, but maybe at some point I will have like better space. Over here with all my Jujutsu Kaisen Funko Pops, we have majority of the core class. Not like every single Autobot Decepticon from G1, more of like the main players. I don't have that much Autobots though, but who knows if I will eventually. Pencils, since school's about to start, and those might be handy. We have Hotshot, Starscream, and Megatron from Armada. And also there's a Shuri from Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Now here we get to my favorite shelf, or one of my favorite displays. My G184 display with all the main players, like Jetfire, all the way to what do you call it, Blue Streak for the Autobots. These two aren't from the 84 G1 cartoon, but I thought these would fit in for right now till we get proper figures for Windblade and Drift. I really want to get IDW Drift. Maybe if Hasbro does a new version of IDW Drift, because I would literally buy that. But for right now, this Robots in Disguise 2015 will do for both of them. She's actually pretty good, not gonna lie. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a classic review, but I might paint up that sword at some point. Here we have my Decepticons. Got mostly everyone except for the Reflector, but I'll probably find some way to get Reflector. I know Menasor isn't part of 84, but for right now, with the amount of space that I have, he's gonna have to go with that for right now, since that space is more open. And Barricade, I thought Barricade would fit in well with this shelf. And then once we get down to these display, we have Beast Wars stuff, and damn, it's pretty dark. Let me just turn on the lights real quick. I think this will do for right now. Here we have my Beast Wars, which is basically the main players of season 1. Personal favorites, I'd go with Dinobot in terms of figure and character, but I do like Inferno, not gonna lie. But I also like Optimus Primal. So moving down, this is more of the season 2 / miscellaneous Autobots that I have. It's a lot. Got Goldbug to like Grimlock. I actually really like that Grimlock. I didn't review this version, but I reviewed the Shatterglass version. I can't wait for Snarl and Swoop. Well, if they ever gonna make a Swoop. But they'll be welcome additions to that shelf. And then this is more of like my Optimus Prime shelf. There's some other stuff like this Clampdown, Cyberverse Soundwave, Cyberverse Bumblebee, which that Bumblebee is actually pretty good, not gonna lie. And some Beast Wars stuff. But this is basically my like Optimus Prime display, where it's like every Optimus Prime that I have from like most of the continuity is gonna go to this shelf, or maybe like future Optimus Prime toys. And then like if I get even okay, can't speak. Even if I get like more space whenever I move out at some point in my life, I'll probably get more space to get like a proper Optimus Prime display. But whatever Optimus Prime figure that I have in here, I'll never get rid of, because this shelf has a meaning, since this character is like basically what everybody knows. And yeah, that's basically it. And then the rest is just anime stuff and miscellaneous stuff, besides these two, which is pretty good, cool. I also have Lasers Prime's what do you call it, trailer back there. We're gonna get this out of the way. This is one of my bins. I'm not gonna go through every bin because I don't want to go through that. That's basically a lot of like good stuff, like Animated Pro right here. I got these two like Robots in Disguise Japanese animated repaints. I got some like Siege and Earthrise ones, and I just don't have this display for these two for right now. I will eventually, but for right now, these two are gonna have to deal with in this bin. While we're here, this is kind of like a Decepticon miscellaneous shelf, which is basically another like season 2 shelf, but for Decepticon specifically, or Decepticons that I don't have space and I want to like display them. I know that he doesn't count, but hey, thought it would fit in well there. Eventually when I get Dirge and like the Coneheads, when they like reissue the rest, I will definitely like display those. And whatever figures in it that comes to mind. Up here we got the Rise of the Beast, which is definitely one of my like top 3 displays right now, because I really love that movie. Like, I'm pretty sure it's one of the best like Transformers films that's been like ever produced, ever since Bumblebee and the 2007 movie. But I still love Dark of the Moon though. Like that movie is still one of my favorite live action movies, but this one's definitely in my top 3. So we got like Prime, which is a hard to find figure nowadays, and then my recent addition Rhinox will eventually get a review, but I'm gonna have a little announcement once we're done with the collection tour. And then my Terracons. And then up here, let's just get up, got my Shatterglass stuff, which is definitely one of my favorite displays. Even though the Starscream is suffering a lot of yellowing, but I don't think the Soundwave has yellowed yet, but I know he's gonna eventually yellow. Oh yeah, this Shockwave is actually a custom that I made. It's not the best, but eventually when we get like an official Shatterglass Shockwave, I know this guy is definitely gonna go to the bin or whatever. We got Grimlock, Twin Chest. Here, we got like my own like Shatterglass stuff because of the color scheme. Shatterglass, Blue Streak, Ironhide, Trailbreaker, and Jazz. And we got Shatterglass Slicer, aka Wheeljack. And some of these spaces is gonna be reserved for like the upcoming Shatterglass 2-pack, which is gonna be like Rodimus and Sideswipe, and I can't wait to get those two eventually. Alright, so here is majority of the Transformers on the other room. I'm not gonna go through everything, I'm just gonna go through up here. And then whatever is down there, I guess you can guess what might be down there. But this room doesn't really have space for me to like go over through this, and I don't want to show you our messy room. But yeah, that's basically it. Again, thank you guys for 100 subscribers, and maybe I'll do more special stuff for like special occasions, like, who knows, like, I remember, you know, from the start of this channel, I thought like 10 was a good like checkpoint or good like milestone, little milestone, but 100 is also a small milestone, but it's pretty much a big number. Like, obviously 10 comparing to 100, it's obvious that 100 is more, what do you call it, bigger. I think next week I'm probably gonna take a little break, because at some point I might upgrade my phone, which is what I'm recording right now, to like maybe a slightly better one. And I will drop like many reviews as I can, basically. Yeah, I mean, I can do like anime stuff at some point. Maybe not, who knows, but I will definitely do that. And what's it called? Hold up.